We grew our business to $3 million a year in sales, and we never spent a single dime on ads over 10 years to do it. In this video, instead of spending money on ads and wasting money because everything's shoved down your throat, advertising companies are good advertisers and they advertise to you that you should advertise your business with them. And that's not always the case. In the last 10 years, we've built our business up to multi-million dollars. And that's just the first business. For every single business we've started, we've spent no money on ads. Even the money that we did spend, sometimes to try it with new businesses, we often ended up regretting. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what the things are that we've done to grow our business without spending money on ads. And I think for most small businesses, especially those getting started, spending money on advertising is often a waste of money. That's coming from somebody who's really big into marketing and advertising. I'm not saying it never works, but I am telling you to be skeptical of where you're spending your money. I'm going to tell you exactly what I think you should do to grow your business without spending any money on ads. But first, why am I being such a hater on ads? Well, here's the thing. There's lots of different marketing channels. There are lots of different ways to spend money on ads. There are lots of different costs, and there are lots of really poor ways of measuring the return on ad spend. And when you're a small business, and we know the number one killer of small businesses is a cash flow crunch. I've talked about that before. I don't want that to happen to your business. The reason that happens is often because you're spending money, you don't know where it goes, and when you spend on advertising that you can't track and you don't know the ROI, the return on investment of your spend, which is how much you spend and how much money comes back to you, you're just seeing cash go out of the business. That's not helpful. So instead, let's talk about the ways that you can grow a business without actually spending money on ads that can be really effective and long-term ensure your success. I remember vividly standing at the trade show booth, having sales reps for a different company continually walk stores, these were our customers or potential customers, over to our booth. And they kept saying, this is the company we're partnered with. They'd be great to help you build your website, market your business. They're the ones who really understand our business and our relationship to you. And they'd hand off those customers to us. Guess what? More oftentimes than not, those stores sit and talk to us and then sign up for our marketing agency services. And the reason that they would do that, and hey, guess what? We weren't doing ads for them. But the reason that they would do that is because we had built a strong partnership with a distributor. Now, for us, we worked with that distributor to understand the needs of our shared customers and to work together to partner in the benefit of both of us. And what would happen is that the stores would come over and already know that they worked with that distributor, see that we were the strategic partner. Instantly, we had trust and validation, and then they would really hear us out about the services and value we could offer to our business. And more often than not, they'd sign up with us. Now, instead of paying for ads to target those stores, like Facebook ads or Google ads or something, we invested our time in building the relationship with a partner who had access to that distribution channel of stores that we really wanted to work with. And that investment paid dividends over what would have been paying a bunch of money to figure out what types of ads work to attract that customer. So the first thing that really mattered was strategic partnerships. Once those people came over to the booth, who were they talking to? That's right. They were talking to a sales rep. So the other thing that we knew we really had to do was invest in people who could build relationships. And not only do we invest in sales reps, but we were invested in account managers who could really foster a relationship with customers. Because what does it take to build a long-term customer base? You've got to have good relationships. You've got to have a good reputation. You've got to have trust factors built in to how you interact with that. What's the worst thing in the world? Calling a customer service line, not getting in touch with anybody, visiting a small business with really poor customer service. Why does that happen? Because the business doesn't have money to invest in sales and account manager people and customer service people. Not because they don't want to. That business doesn't want to have bad customer service. They don't want to have a bad sales team, but they spent their money on advertising thinking that that was the way to grow instead of investing in salespeople and relationships and account managers that can create those really sustainable repeat business customers for your business. So the second thing that we did that was essential for us was we actually invested in a team of quality people who knew what they were doing to build relationships and execute for our customers. And we did that instead of ads. And what was the third thing you heard me say? If you guessed trade shows, you're right. We were at trade shows. We showed up in person. That means that we put our boots on the ground where our customers were. And that takes time, energy, effort, and investment. If that money's tied up in ads, then you can't afford to buy a trade show booth, fly there, stay in a hotel room, pay for meals at restaurants so that you could be there to talk to your customers in person, learn about them, learn what their needs are, what their pain points are, and how you can help them. And that is exactly what we did. We showed up in person and used that money instead of paying for ads, again, which that budget could have, $10,000 for a trade show, could have bought us $10,000 worth of ads. We could have had the biggest ad on the biggest newspaper we wanted. But why would we do that? When we could show up in person, build relationships, get to know our customers, understand their pain points, build that relationship because of the sales team, because of the strategic partnership, and now now all of a sudden we had a customer for life, and that pays way more than would have in ads. So what did we do? We invested in strategic partnerships, invested in sales reps and account managers to build relationships, and then we invested in showing up in person where our customers are. So if you're looking to build your small business and you're throwing money away in ads, I encourage you to look at other ways that may be harder or feel scary at first, where you can make a bigger, longer term impact by spending that money on your business partnership, the people and the customers to make yourself great. So if you like this video, hit that subscribe button and like it for more awesome content. Until next time, we'll catch you in the next video as we continue to talk about ways to grow your small business.